Right now at noon, the city of La Crosse enhancing police presence in city parks. How the mayor says he's addressing safety concerns. Plus, a parade route switch up which street to park your lawn chair this Memorial Day.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Brooklyn Hine in for Alexandra. We start with the News 8 follow-up. The case against the father of the Abundant Life Christian School shooter will continue. A federal judge denying Jeffrey Rupnow's motion to dismiss the complaint filed against him. His attorneys say it contained misleading facts. Rupnow allegedly provided his daughter Natalie access to guns despite knowledge of her mental health struggles. She killed 2 people and hurt 6 more in a school shooting in December of 2024. Well, La Crosse Mayor Shondell Washington Spivey announcing an enhanced police presence in city parks, addressing mounting safety concerns in downtown areas.
I hear your concerns. I hear the concerns of our business owners. I hear the concerns of our constituents across the city. And these concerns are not going unaddressed.
Burns and Cameron Parks recently reopened after closing for several months due to violence, drug use, and excessive trash. Well, it's almost time for the 45th annual Monroe County Dairy Breakfast. The 2026 breakfast is being held at Treasure Townview Dairy on June 6th. Today, organizers introducing the host family and gave a sneak peek of the farm.
We feel very privileged to be able to host the dairy breakfast because in our business, it's very important to be able to educate the public. Most people are several generations removed from the farm. And so we want our consumer to understand where their milk comes from.
Cost for the breakfast will be $5 per person. The route for this year's Memorial Day parade in La Crosse will look a bit different. It starts at 7th and Main Streets, east to 13th Street and north to Badger, then onto Oakland Street before ending at the Oak Grove Cemetery. The change is due to ongoing road construction. La Crosse police say to watch out for traffic delays during the parade on Monday. Central High School hosting their 104th annual Memorial Day observance program today. The ceremony is to honor and remember the men and women who gave their lives in service to our country.
It just takes a bunch of people that know how important it is to take the day to have our students remember that freedom's not free and that a lot of people had to make the ultimate sacrifice for us to be here today.
This year's keynote speaker is Jennifer Schmaltz, a Central High School alumna who dedicated over 2 decades of service to the U.S. Army Nurse Corps. Well, speaking of Memorial Day weekend, we are all looking forward to that forecast. Art, what's in store for us?
Well, I tell you what, we're going to hold on to the possibility of this, though. We're looking at still cool conditions through Saturday. Showers are still upping now. They're starting to get a little bit more intensified, holding on to the possibility of warmer conditions coming in for Sunday, going right back into your Memorial Day. Let's take a look at what's out there right now. We're in and out of the clouds through the day. We're looking at partly to mostly cloudy to cloudy skies in the forecast, holding on to 65 degrees to 66 degrees in the forecast as well. The winds are going to be fairly, let's say about 25-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there as well, leaning into some sustained winds up to about 20 miles per hour. You're seeing most of the rainfall stay west of the river, and down to the south we're having some of that getting pulled up because all that dry area you see there from Eau Claire all the way to Wausau, that's high pressure still building in, and that's keeping that moisture away from us. There's a look at that high pressure right there, keeping us cool, but that moisture is still going to try to break in. Today we're looking at temperatures in the 60s and the low 70s in the forecast. Once we get into it, you have a low chance of any type of precipitation. Getting into your forecast for tomorrow, we're going to be looking at the evening to be dry as well. When I come back, I'll have a better overview of how this all shapes up. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Art. Well, the Pentagon releasing a new batch of files related to UFOs. The second batch features 64 files. One video shows multiple objects going in and out of the water near a submarine. The documents also include historical accounts of UFO sightings, some dating back to the Soviet Union. The United States is sending an additional 5,000 troops to Poland. President Trump announcing the move yesterday. He says it's because of the country's successful election after he endorsed President Karol Nawrocki. It's unclear where the troops would come from. The U.S. already has 80,000 soldiers stationed in Europe. The sports world is stunned after the death of NASCAR legend Kyle Busch. He was only 41 years old. His family has not yet given a cause, but he had recently been in the hospital for a severe illness. Busch's 234 wins across racing's 3 national series, more than any other driver in history, including his last this past Sunday.
How do these moments never get old, Kyle?
Because you never know when the last one is.
Busch is survived by his wife and 2 young children. Stephen Colbert delivered a star-studded emotional final episode of The Late Show last night, marking an end to the show's 33-year run. Bradley Blackburn has the highlights.
In his final monologue after more than 1,800 episodes, Stephen Colbert told the audience The Late Show had been a joy.
We were lucky enough to be here for the last 11 years. Yes. All right, that was...
The show featured a host of celebrity cameos, including Bryan Cranston.
You know what? You can keep your stupid hat.
And Neil deGrasse Tyson, who also helped send off his last show, The Colbert Report, in 2014.
I thought it was really emotional, and he had his family there. He had some of his siblings, and I thought it was glorious.
CBS canceled the top-rated late-night show, citing financial reasons amid a change in late-night viewership.
The Dolphins know I got canceled? Wait, is that true, Dolphins?
Colbert's final guest had been a mystery, but perhaps shouldn't have been a surprise. In a nod to the Beatles' historic first U.S. appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1964,
What about me?
Colbert welcomed Sir Paul McCartney to the same stage.
To Stephen, you're better than the Beatles.
After reminiscing, the pair, along with former bandleader John Batiste, delivered a rousing performance of the Beatles' Hello Goodbye, before Colbert gave McCartney the honor of turning out the famed theater's lights. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Still to come, a toy that could cause health issues. The popular children's item that's linked to asbestos next. Plus, being a super fan might just pay off. The streaming service's new concert ticket offers after the break.
Spring is a special time for farmers. It's a renewal of their commitment to their chosen lifestyle. You can support your local family farms this spring by purchasing Westby Creamery dairy products often. Stock up on fresh Westby French onion dip, award-winning cottage cheese, sweet cream butter, and other delicious dairy products. Visit the Westby Creamery Cheese Store on Main Street in Westby, or look for Westby Creamery products in the dairy case at your local grocery store.
Big news, Cooley Region. Unity Fitness and Revive Wellness have a brand new home, and we're opening the doors to something bigger. Join us May 30th from 11 to 2 for our grand opening. Live music, games, samples, and more. Tour the space, win prizes, and grab exclusive membership specials. If you've been waiting for the right time to take control of your health, this is it. Unity Fitness, Revive, and Birdies. Grand opening on May 30th, 11 to 2.
Memorial Day. It's a time for remembering, it's a time for relaxation, and it's a time for rebates here at Carl's. Save up to $2,400 on major appliances. Plus, get up to $4,000 in vendor rebates and get up to $550 back on select brands with Carl's exclusive rebates. We have free installation on select dishwashers, and Serta mattresses are on sale. Save on TVs and grills too during Carl's Memorial Day sale.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Ever since I was 5 years old, it's been all about football. It's been about running, jumping, blocking, tackling. I have terrible foot issues that prevented me from really having a normal life with my kids. With the Good Feet Arch Supports, man, I'm always ready. My kids actually got to enjoy me in the yard more, racing each other, backpedaling, teaching them some things, being a dad.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
yes,
man?
Sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromised their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Popular squeeze toys sold at retailers like Walmart have been recalled, and Spotify adding concert tickets to its services for premium members. Jesse Mitchell has your business news headlines.
An urgent warning about those popular squishy toys. Orb Funky is recalling its monkey-shaped squeeze toys because they could contain asbestos, which causes adverse health issues if inhaled. Caretakers should take the toys away from children and contact the company for a refund. Spotify wants to help make the concert ticket buying experience easier. The streaming giant is launching a new service called Reserved for adult premium subscribers. Spotify will monitor an artist's most dedicated fans, and when that musician announces their tour, Spotify will send an email or app alert to the superfans to let them know Reserve is holding 2 tickets for them. The subscriber will then have the option to complete the purchase with a ticketing partner within a specified time frame. The notifications are also based on location, so if an artist is not touring near a subscriber, tickets may not be offered. And around 65% of Americans are planning to barbecue this Memorial Day weekend. According to Wallet Hub, the finance website forecasts families will spend around $33 on average for cookout food and decorations, a 5% increase over last year. Consumers are expected to spend more than $2 billion on meat this weekend. This as the cost of beef hit a record high of more than $9.60 per pound last month, according to federal data. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Ion Entertainment is next, but first, here's a live look at what's happening on Wall Street. We'll be right back.
If you've been waiting for the best time to buy furniture, this is it. The King Furniture Memorial Day sale, where everything in our showroom has been reduced. Find huge savings up to 60% off throughout the store. And don't forget, you can trade in your old furniture for savings on something new. Plus, we'll haul it away and deliver your new furniture free. These deals only last through Memorial Day weekend, as we will be closed Memorial Day to remember and honor our nation's heroes. Don't miss the King Furniture Memorial Day sale going on now.
Springtime in western Wisconsin is deer season at Tractor Central, and that means it's time to cash in on big savings. Eligible John Deere Rewards members can save up to $2,000 on select John Deere utility vehicles, up to $1,000 on select John Deere commercial mowers and compact tractors, and up to $400 on select John Deere riding lawn equipment, all available at your local Tractor Central through June 3rd or while supplies last. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
It's a John Deere day. Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Okay, hold on. I don't think it's gonna pivot anymore.
Just like pivoting from heating to cooling season, it's a difficult adjustment. Pivot in the summer, called GNT.
Pivot! Shut up!
Called GNT. For the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Coming up, Drew's hanging with Sunny Anderson. She's breaking surprise news.
What? That is so fun!
And surprising viral trends.
I remember doing this with my baby. My lower back is stretching out right now.
Then Drew's sharing her favorite dessert recipe.
I love the lime zest.
Perfect, Alex. Body roll.
Plus,
unbelievable.
Tips to make a delicious twist on spaghetti and meatballs. Today at 3 on News 8.
The life of a Brooklyn mom spirals into unexpected chaos in a new series, plus a sneak preview of Sunday's Marshals finale. Gwen Gardner has your Eye on Entertainment report.
I better get going.
Wait, what? Why?
Because I forgot how committed you are to ruining my life.
Paula is a divorced soccer mom who's had enough until she gets wrapped up in a web of blackmail and murder. Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed is a dark comedy thriller, keeping even the cast on their toes.
You never felt like you could put your feet on the ground while reading this script or performing it, and I think the audience is going to feel the same way. It's a constant game of catch-up, and I think that's really exciting.
Episodes are available now on Apple TV. This Sunday, a tribute to America's heroes with the annual National Memorial Day concert co-hosted by actor Gary Sinise.
It's a day set aside to pay tribute and honor the men and women who have given so much in service to our country over the years. We always tell incredible stories at the National Memorial Day concert.
Expect music, guest performances, and emotional stories of heroism airing on PBS. Expect 2 unforgettable season finales from CBS's most watched shows, beginning with Marshals, about to wrap up season 1. The episode brings a high-stakes mission, gunfire, and a heavy decision about East Camp hanging over Casey. Plus the finale of Tracker season 3.
Well, you're lying.
Am I?
You're doing that thing.
What thing?
Coulter Shaw and his brother team up for a job that mixes work and family history, putting them both in jeopardy. Catch the season finale of Marshals, followed by Tracker, this Sunday on CBS and Paramount Plus. That's Ryan Entertainment. Gwen Baumgartner, CBS News, Los Angeles.
This is the guy you say was 98%.
As we head to break, here's a live look at City Cam 8. Art is in next with your full forecast.
Blues Traveler in concert. Saturday, June 13th, Ho-Chuk Gaming, Black River Falls. Gates open at 5 p.m. Special guests, the Thundercloud Singers. Blues Traveler, live. $75 tickets with $25 rewards play. With each ticket sold, get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Blues Traveler.
Doorbusters! Memorial Sale Doorbusters, now through May 31st at Slumberland Furniture. Get up to 60% off list. Get this recliner free with this Ashley reclining sofa, just $682. Get a Lazy Boy recliner for just $299. Sealy mattresses starting at just $299. This queen panel bed for just $399. Deals this hot are while they last only, so come early. Memorial Doorbuster deals only at Slumberland Furniture. Doorbusters!
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right. So we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind. Because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
All right, well, good morning to you as we get into your local forecast. It's afternoon now, I believe, right? As we finish your morning hours, into your afternoon, we're still holding on to some cloudier skies out there right now. And, of course, we'll see some partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies to finish out the day. Also holding on to this, though, temperatures in the 60s, as I mentioned before, as we get into how this all shapes up. Most of the moisture due to high pressure pretty much all the way around here. You can see the circulation coming out of the east out of that, with that continuing on, circulating around that area of high pressure. Well, it's keeping or preventing most of that moisture from crossing the river. So most of which is going all the way over towards the Twin Cities. So if you're going to MSP, you may want to start your day early if you're going to the airport up there. Why? Because you're going to be seeing some showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two trying to get into the area there. Now, down to the south, Prairie du Chine's getting a light sprinkle or two, all the way into Boscoville as well as Richland Center. Then we get a wider view of what's happening out there right now. Cool conditions still holding on, high pressure sticking around as well. You've got the frontal boundary here, and that's going to continue to try to trek over us as we go right into the next few days. Then eventually that high pressure ridge will scoot on out, and all of a sudden all that moisture starts to move in. A trough comes back in, and we get a short wave knocking down our temperatures just a little bit, a couple of degrees here and there. Then they're going to rebuild, and our temperatures are going to warm. Holding on to how this all shapes up, though, if you're doing any traveling over there by the Ohio River Valley, all the way out to West Virginia, getting down to Tennessee and Kentucky as well, you're going to be in some severe weather. Also by the Red River, getting to the Texas Panhandle, by Amarillo, Texas. If you're heading out of Texas, even going down to San Antonio or even into Dallas, you may find yourself getting into some thunderstorm activity activity there. Back down to the south, you still have the heat, but it's going to come and help us out, warming our temperatures up and bring some added humidity, which we'll need as we go through the next few days. Eventually, you get into the temperatures that are going to continue to warm up gradually up along the northern tier. The southern tier begins to cool, but we're going to hold on to some heat coming in for your Monday. Widespread 80s in the forecast. Tuesday kicks in. We could see some 90s coming in the forecast. Then we take it into Wednesday. Warmer temperatures start to come in as well, despite having maybe a little frontal boundary sneaking in the region. We'll get into 60s today and maybe a low 70 or so in the forecast, leading into temperatures bumping up for La Crosse. We're going to stay above average by Saturday, and we continue to warm up as we go into next week. However, Eau Claire, on the other hand, they too may get par on Saturday and start to warm up gradually and get your warming trend into effect. So the warming weekend, well, it all begins on Sunday. We kick in with a little shower or two coming in the forecast. 50s as you go right into the overnight hours for your Saturday. You're looking at temperatures in the 60s and the low to middle 70s. All right, so we're warming. We're getting into it. High pressure still here. A little moisture trying to get in as well. This kicks out, and as it does, we're seeing moisture finally make its way into the region, or at least crossing the river, trying to get into areas by Eau Claire, right back down to areas by Winona, and maybe even Black River Falls could get touched with that a bit. We'll also see more of that shower activity coming back again for Prairie du Chien. It starts to come back as we go into Saturday, possibly a little blip or two. Then once we get through Saturday, going into Sunday, we have drier conditions to start the morning hours for folks going to church with a little sunshine. Then we get showers turning into maybe a storm or two in the forecast as we cross the river, coming back again for La Crosse, and then right back down with a bigger batch coming in as we go into the PM hours by 8 p.m. and another batch coming back again for Eau Claire all the way to areas right by Black River Falls. You get Holman in there as well. Winona's all in there, all the way down to La Crosse, and that continues on. We get into temperatures for your Sunday, holding on to at least some 70s and some 80s, with widespread 80s coming in for your Memorial Day. Looking pretty good for everybody. So you see the temperatures 70s, then the 80s, then the 90s roll in as we go into next week for Tuesday and Wednesday possibly.
Okay, those 80s and 90s don't look too shabby.
No, they don't.
All right, thanks, Art. Coming up, a wild scene out of Eau Claire, a bear who's just trying to get some reading in.
Get everything you need to start your spring off right. Plus, get an 11% rebate with Menards Garden Center. Choose from our wide selection of colorful flowers, lush trees and shrubs, and everything in between. Plus, pick up seeds, tools, and decor to keep your garden green and growing. Stop in to the Menards Garden Center today and spring into big savings. Find these fresh deals and more and get an 11% rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Everybody I talked to suggested I go with Hupy and Abraham as my attorney. That's exactly what I did, and I'm glad I did.
Is Hupy and Abraham the best at getting the most cash for their clients? Those in the know seem to think so.
If you're seriously injured, you need a serious attorney. That's it.
Tell them you mean business. Call 800-800-5678. Hupy and Abraham, voted best personal injury law firm.
It's customer appreciation time at Wesco, and we're saying thank you with exclusive savings on furniture and bedding, and your deal is just one spin away. Every spin wins, whether you're upgrading your bedroom or furnishing your dream living room. Now's the perfect time to save in style. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Stop in and spin before this deal rolls away. And don't forget to tell them Peyton sent you.
I'm standing here at the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today, expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
A black bear making an unexpected library visit in Eau Claire. The bear was spotted and recorded outside the Ellie Phillips Memorial Public Library on Thursday afternoon. The Eau Claire Police Department warned residents to give the animal plenty of space and avoid approaching it. Authorities say they are monitoring the situation to keep both the community and wildlife safe. Well, maybe he just wanted to check out a book. All right, don't go too far. Art will have a final look at the weather when we come back.
News 8 Now and these proud sponsors honored the top graduating seniors from La Crosse area schools at the Honor Student Banquet. These students are outstanding examples of academic excellence, and we're proud of them and their schools. Congratulations to these and all graduating seniors.
At Eagle Crest North Senior Living, you'll find more than just a place to live. You'll find a lifestyle, beautiful spaces, thoughtful amenities, and a welcoming community. Start your day with coffee on the patio. Spend some quiet time in the library. Join your neighbor for a friendly game of virtual golf, or just take the day as it comes. And when you're feeling social, there's always something going on. Comfortable living with just the right touch of luxury. Eagle Crest North Senior Living is now open. Come see it for yourself.
Big news, Cooley Region. Unity Fitness and Revive Wellness have a brand new home, and we're opening the doors to something bigger. Join us May 30th from 11 to 2 for our grand opening. Live music, games, samples, and more. Tour the space, win prizes, and grab exclusive membership specials. If you've been waiting for the right time to take control of your health, this is it. Unity Fitness, Revive, and Birdies. Grand opening on May 30th, 11 to 2.
Spring is a special time for farmers. It's a renewal of their commitment to their chosen lifestyle. You can support your local family farms this spring by purchasing Westby Creamery dairy products often. Stock up on fresh Westby French onion dip, award-winning cottage cheese, sweet cream butter, and other delicious dairy products. Visit the Westby Creamery Cheese Store on Main Street in Westby, or look for Westby Creamery products in the dairy case at your local grocery store.
News 8 Now and these proud sponsors honored the top graduating seniors from La Crosse area schools at the Honor Student Banquet. These students are outstanding examples of academic excellence, and we're proud of them and their schools. Congratulations to these and all graduating seniors. First warn weather on News 8 Now.
All right, Saturday won't be too bad, even though it still says it's still cool. We're going to hold on to temperatures in the 60s and the 70s, those middle 70s in the forecast. Turning to showers, we go right back into your Saturday and possibly Sunday as well. That'll be mostly Sunday evening going into the overnight. You'll see Sunday's temperatures in the 70s and the low 80s, lending into widespread 80s once you get into Memorial Day. So please enjoy it. A whole lot of sunshine's coming your way as well. We do have some showers and thunderstorms leading into possibly Wednesday and Thursday morning. So please be careful and advised about that.
Okay, I like sunshine. Thanks, Art. That does it for us at noon. We'll see you right back here at 5. Have a great day.